We here at the Mount Canaan Baptist Church has just finished the series, and the people have loved every bit of it.
When I saw them, I said, my goodness, I want to build a series around these films because these films get to the heart of the issue of generosity.
You know, I've got a traditional congregation. A little bit nervous of how they would accept, you know, this kind of a video in a worship service. They loved it. From young to old, I've had more comments about, Pastor, I really could understand. I got the gist of the whole message on this, and it come to life.
I remember somebody told me, you know, I just think that I'm Frank. Everything I saw in Frank, that's me. That's exactly who I am. I heard someone say, I want to be like Ray. Boy, I'd love to be like Ray.
We use props during the video series. For example, it talks about the difference between a spoon and a ladle. The spoon is for eating, the ladle is for serving. So we had spoons and ladles.
The final message in the series is entitled Seed Time. Well, that day I brought in a wheelbarrow. And in that wheelbarrow, we made it look like it was overfilled with seed. And as I began to share with the principle of sowing and reaping, I began to take the seeds out of the wheelbarrow and I began to throw it. And I just threw it handfuls upon handfuls.
Funny at times, convicting at times, just enjoyable all the time.
What I really love about it, you don't have to just use it as it is printed, but you can be creative in your teaching the way you want to deliver it.
The package comes with small group resources, discussion starters, really creative countdown videos, everything was so professionally packaged and well put together. You could use everything or pick and choose.
I, like most pastors, dislike talking about money. The great thing about these videos is that you never really talk about money. You talk about stewardship through sacrificial giving, through service and giving of your talents. I have not preached on money, not one time, and yet we have seen major increase in our giving.
This particular city, Dalton, has been hit harder than most any other city in all of the state of Georgia. So we've been in an economically depressed state for a long time. After showing the Living Generously series, we had our best giving December and our best giving January and February and March coming out of the series.
I have people that have never tithed beginning to tithe now. In 2012, our finances have increased $10,000 a month. It revolutionized our church.
We continue to see a residual effect of people giving time, effort, sweat equity.
It has changed our church. Our people now are giving not just of finances, but of their time, their talents, their abilities. They're living generously with what God has given to them.
It's the first time in my 25 years in this church that people were actually excited about signing pledge cards.
It's not just about finances. It's not just about money. It's about living generously. We just recently had a community health fair. Our volunteer base was around 25, 30, which is a good group. We transitioned from that. Our last activity, we had over 75 volunteers come for training. That's miraculous for us. I attribute that solely to the Living Generously series.
I'm looking forward to seeing the next one, and I'll make a prediction. I bet I have a series around this next film series as well.
It has been phenomenal in educating our people and exciting them about service, about giving, and about using their talents for the Lord. I'd strongly recommend this to any pastor.
I honestly believe with all my heart, this series was a pivotal part of helping us to get back into the community to do what God has called us here to do.